Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
And I'm Julia Cannon.
And when you're on the air with Power Squared, it's time for our monthly meeting, team meeting. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah, once a month we like to get everybody together to talk about what's going on with Power Squared. I'm sort of thinking this is sort of like the Julia Cannon show because it's like the third time this month to be on it. Which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But, so we could just turn it over and let you do it one time. How's that? You've done it. You've actually done that.
Me?
Yeah.
We've hijacked the show like once or twice.
Yeah, no, I think, and those were I think some of the better shows.
Yeah.
Really funny, and full of cursing, and but we won't do that here. So, what's everybody doing with Power Squared?
Well, I was hoping to put the finishing touches on the.
Yes. Yeah, we were.
As we discussed last week.
Yes. Yeah, we could continue that discussion. Yeah, and Trevor did the updates. So he did the lettering updates, right?
Yes.
And so I still have to put them back together, and we still need to register them. But
And then we'll figure out release dates and announce them here on the podcast.
right, so it's just, I don't know why it's not like we don't see each other all the time, but it just takes a long time to make all these decisions and do things.
Speaking of, I was going to go back to lettering stuff soon, but today there was a flare up with my wrist.
Okay, so you're still working on issue 20, am I right?
Yeah, I'm almost done with it.
Okay,
I think.
and then Julia, you're working on 23.
23. Yeah, I believe I gave you the first 4 pages of 23.
Yeah, right. You finished
Yeah,
22 and did the first 4 of 23.
Yeah, and so I'm currently working on the next pages after
The
1
next-
through 4.
Yeah, okay. And
What are
then-
words?
And then you're going to do the last 4 and then do the covers, or is that how it's going?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna work on the main story pages first, and then I'm just going to hit all of the covers out of the park. I don't know how the phrase works, but hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. One of the things that Paul brought up from looking at the issues that we needed an issue to explain at the end of 18, Dr. Atlas is in, which we haven't released yet, but
Yeah.
he's away, or
Yeah.
and so we have to explain.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, that's it. So we have to explain how he came back from vacation, and so I've written we haven't gotten past me writing it yet, but
Yeah.
I wrote an issue to explain that, and I also wrote an issue for Billy and Raven,
Yeah.
and then I wrote one for a long time ago for Jennifer's life, kind of a deal, for an issue. So if we ever want to do those, but
Right.
I just thought it was kind of. I've noticed all these people do little spin-offs of their books, and I'm like, well, we could do one with Billy and Raven.
Yeah.
So I did that. They fight off a gang trying to hijack the truck.
Yes.
So anyway,
It's like a bit of a side story just to cleanse the palate before you go into deeper into the story, pretty much.
yeah, it was just sort of them and kind of a day in the life or 2 days in the life of them, and I was trying to make it more exciting than just driving a truck. So I figured they could, and then I had them sort of their relationship change as well.
Right.
So
I could picture just Marty and Eli at the side just going, "Oh, thank God, we're not gonna almost die for the next 2 issues. We can sleep." Thank God.
yeah, it's somebody else. But so the idea though is we're going to do Trevor's
Yeah.
next, and then yours, and then maybe we could put in that escape one after that, and then get back into the other stuff.
All right.
All yokai all the time. No, it's a good idea to sort of bring those in a little more prominently.
Yeah.
So we're trying to work on that, and then that's about it.
Yeah, I guess so.
So if you enjoyed the show,
All right, bye.
They don't always have to be really long.
I would make the YouTube joke that it hasn't been 8 minutes yet.
Is that a standard or
gosh.
something?
At 8 minutes, you can put in more mid-roll
I
ads.
see.
Not
Yeah.
that we have
Have
mid-roll
any, yeah,
ads,
yeah.
but
We actually have 42 subscribers now on YouTube.
Hey yo.
Up one from
Yay.
41. Yeah, so slowly building it. Slowly.
It's okay. I got you. Just give me one.
I'm always pleased when somebody actually watches them.
yeah.
Because you put them up in days. Sometimes they're like, "Is anybody gonna watch it?" And a couple people do, and then somebody commented
Yeah.
positively. I was pretty thrilled. Yeah, hey, I'll take it wherever I can get it. We got to figure out ways of bringing people to this.
Yeah.
The streaming live. There's nobody in the chat room.
Oh no.
Well, I guess it would help if we actually filled out the Twitch profile.
Oh, I guess we could do that.
That reminds me. I actually have to start editing mine too. Like it's like I've been gone from like Twitch for forever, so I'm just like I should probably just like destroy everything and just rebrand.
Well, that's up to you, I guess.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else we want to say, what we want to talk about next time, or
What we can talk about next time.
Did you guys watch the new Puss in Boots movie? I don't know.
No, we haven't.
Aw.
We have not.
Oh,
well,
so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen the other animated films that are up?
No, I mainly just watched that one specifically just because I was in a Discord call after like a Dungeons and Dragons thing, and my friends were just like, "You want to watch Puss in Boots?" And I'm just like, "You know what? Sure. We're stuck here for like the next couple hours. Let's do it."
All right.
yeah, I've heard the movie is actually like
Pretty good.
unironically actually really good.
Yeah. We've seen the Pinocchio.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's the Pinocchio that's nominated for animated.
Yeah.
And
We
what's the
also
other one?
saw Turning Red.
Turning Red. Yeah.
Turning Red was all right. I know it might be a divisive opinion, but it's all right.
Well, we haven't seen very many of the. Have you seen very many of the nominated films?
I would no. It's like with me personally, it's something I should probably be doing more. But it's like for me, it's like kind of hard to really get myself to watch a movie or something. It's something I don't like watching them. It's just something with me where I'm like, I know I should watch them, but I cannot muster the energy to or something like that.
Yeah, that takes a lot of energy to sit and watch something.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No, it's like that. It's that same type of energy where like the moment you sit down, it's like it's all over. You're done for the day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we end up watching a movie every Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
At this point.
Hey.
Mostly at home.
Yeah.
But we need to see more of the nominated films. I don't know if
Yeah.
I can't think of how many we've seen. 3 or 4.
Yeah. We haven't seen too many of them.
No.
And we haven't seen Avatar 2, but that's partly because we weren't huge fans of the first one, and it's longer than Endgame.
Is it really?
Yes.
It is.
Oh, dear.
Actually longer than Endgame.
Oh no.
Like I don't think I can do that again.
It's kind of funny is that it's making a bunch of money, but you don't hear everybody talking about anything about it.
Yeah.
No.
You know, like how great it is or whatever. Or the story and how the characters and, it's just, you see the movie and move on.
Yeah.
It's sort of, I assume it's visually very interesting, but you saw the first one?
Yeah, I did.
No. And it was like, okay.
Well, if you're not seeing the first one in 3D, what's the point?
That's why it made so much money too, was it was in 3D.
Yeah.
And it was one of the first 3D comeback kind of things.
Yeah. Well, it brought back. I made people think they liked 3D for a few years, and then it fell off.
Well, it got to be expensive, and then
Yeah.
there's no aftermarket for it anymore. But I just, it was sort of like Dances with wolves and,
Yeah.
and blue face, whatever. I mean, it wasn't really.
Dances with Smurfs
Yeah.
is the common.
But it wasn't, it wasn't breaking any ground or whatever, really, to me.
Yeah.
It was visually breaking ground, but not story-wise.
Yeah.
And it was the
Dances with Wolves with blue cat people.
unobtainium or whatever.
Yeah.
It's really like that's a word you use when you can't think of what to call it. Not you don't call it that. So yeah, wasn't a big fan of the first one. And there's gonna be like 3 and 4.
Is there going to be like 5 movies at least?
You'd like that.
Yes.
But, yeah. And I kind of feel like I should watch Tar.
Yeah.
But I remember the only time we ever saw the previews for that was in an art house, and I was like, really, this is like, it just never seemed like it had a big appeal. But
Yeah, I'm fine with occasionally watching an art house film, but art house isn't something I'd would generally go out of my way to see.
no, well we saw it because we saw Del Toro's Pinocchio in an art house. So
Yeah.
anyway,
so next week
sure.
next week we're going to talk about Bluey.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
we're gonna go see the stage play
Yeah.
on Sunday, the 40-minute stage play on Sunday. We'll talk about Bluey.
Yes.
So that'll be a whole show.
Yeah.
Bluey.
We've seen every episode at least once.
Yes.
It's so wholesome.
Yes, it is.
Have you seen any of it?
I've seen like little snippets of the show and like a few episodes, like not in order, but just like here and there. And I'm just like, oh.
Yeah. It's cute. The kids have a vivid imagination. It's just like the parents are like, at their little whim, I guess.
Like the one episode that I liked, I don't get the premise because I just watched a clip of it where like the kids were like walking left and right for some reason, and then the parents were just staring at him, going like, "Does that count as a walk?" And I'm just like, "Why does that feel like?" Oh god.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
It's very nice to sit. It's kind of like the Flying Witch. Kind of, it doesn't really, it's, you can watch it and not really get upset or anything.
Yeah.
I do want to get Hammer Barn as a T-shirt.
Yeah, so in one episode they go to Hammer Barn, which is their home improvement.
Or it's sort of like one of those mega stores, like kind of like a Costco. When it's aisle 300, and if you get past the pink flamingos, you go too far.
It's like that. Those directions are so redundant, but somehow it still makes sense.
Yeah.
All 300 left of the fake grass or flamingo, you've gone too far.
Right. It's like one of those stores. It is.
Yeah.
Megalomart kind of stuff.
Yeah. So that.
Okay, so we're going to talk Bluey next week.
Yeah.
And then at some point we're going to have we did an interview with Steve Gordon.
Yeah, we pre-recorded an interview with Stephen E. Gordon.
The character designer for X-Men Evolution.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll be hyping that before we put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's one of those you ask and the person says yes.
Yeah. How'd you get him? I just asked.
I kind of like. I think we've occasionally had fairly big people on the show just because we asked and they said okay.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Yeah. they're always willing to talk.
Yeah.
Especially asking about themselves.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, if you're watching this on YouTube and you liked it, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I guess leave a comment for engagement.
All right. Okay. And so until next time, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins.
I'm Trevor Hankins.
And I'm Julia Cannon.
And you've been on the air with Power Squared.
Bye.
Bye.